We'll call to order the May meeting of the Albany Conservation Commission. We'll do attendance. We've got Mike Stewart, Sean Wadsworth, Court Hansen, Kevin Tilton, and Kathy is absent tonight.
I should do the phone, I guess.
We could, yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe Kathy called in. I didn't even think of that. I'm out of habit.
Hello, please enter your 6-digit conference code. Welcome to free conference calling. The conference has not started. If you are the host, please enter your 4-digit the conference. We will now connect you to your call. You are the first attendee in this conference. Your host has joined.
First and only.
All right, sounds good. All right, well, we will go through the agenda. Our first approval of the meeting minutes for the April 5th meeting. Has everybody reviewed those? Had any questions, comments, concerns? Looked good to me.
Yeah, make a motion to approve them.
All right, we have a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor? Aye. All right, the ayes have it. I did open the mail. We actually have mail, and it's current. We did receive a certificate of liability insurance from the Model Airplane Club, so we'll have that for our files for this year. So that's all set. And then we did receive the 2021 annual report from the Upper Saco Valley Land Trust and an invitation to their annual meeting, which is this Saturday, 8:30 a.m. via Zoom, and then there's a hike up jockey cab for anybody that's interested at 10:30. So I'll pass all this stuff around if anybody does want to look at any of it, but nothing too earth-shattering. I feel like there's everything is this weekend. We've got like first day of baseball and that is happening, and then there's something else. Valley Pride Day is this weekend.
Right.
So there's quite a few things going on.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is Sunday. Yep, exactly. So, a little bit of
a copy of the certificate of insurance.
yeah.
Okay.
Hold on to that.
We
We'll
should
get that in.
make sure we get a copy, just to remind the farmers.
We need the one from them too.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. We had our brush clearing day. Was that 2 weekends ago now already? It wasn't this last weekend, right? That was
Yeah, it's 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
weekends ago. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, I think we made some headway, and I think it's one of those, if you know what you're looking for, it looks good. I think for the casual observer, they probably didn't see a thing, but until you go down and see the giant
It
piles.
really made a difference.
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah.
I think if the leaves had been on, it would have been more dramatic.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause they were getting tall.
Yep.
Yeah, no, when you're coming southbound, it's really clear to open up that vista for the moats.
Yep.
Found a hubcap or two.
Is that a thing still?
Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, I don't know if we want to make an attempt either, summer would be awful once it's bugs aren't far from hatching here. If we want to wait till the fall, at some point we're probably going to want to burn stuff anyway. So does it make sense to do another day in the fall, kind of right before snowfall and get everything ready?
Yeah, we
that type of thing?
kind of maybe we can figure out either cut it and then do a burn when first snow falls.
Yep.
Sounds good.
So yeah, if that sounds good to everybody, we'll find probably a November date. Start at 8:30 in the morning when it's light out and it's dark at 3:30 in the afternoon. So, and then Mike, you said trail work wise, there's nothing really.
I kind of think we need to have a trail day this year.
Yeah, and there was nothing we want to tackle. Like last year, we kind of had focused on a couple places where we plucked some rocks and.
Yeah.
But
so the NEMA Club's going to try to formulate a Sunday
Oh, nice.
in the Albany area. Tom Gill's going to be in charge of that.
Great.
So maybe we can do some rock work.
Yep.
We're trying to kind of figure out something that would be beneficial.
Yep.
Spend Sunday morning. And it'll be in July, tentatively.
Do you want to instead do any boundary work, paint or anything like that?
We could. That could be another option if anybody wants to.
We walked last year.
Yeah, with Jeff Sires, kind of the area around the DOT shed and around the back of the habitat community there.
Yeah.
That was kind of the next area that we targeted. Probably won't take very long. I mean, the section that you and I did, Court, would that take us 2 hours maybe?
Yeah.
And we covered like a mile of boundary or something.
Yes.
Court was just brushing, and then I was painting behind him. And this is going to be all flat terrain too, so it's gonna could go pretty fast. So,
Right.
So that's something we could target.
Yeah, I was wondering about repainting the blazes. I know those blue blazes, whether they're starting to.
Oh, the trailblazers, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah.
still pretty
good.
stand out pretty good right now. Yeah.
And the treadway is pretty good too. That you really can. Even I noticed in like the floodplain areas where the trail, like usually that gets obliterated with sediment, in the spring, and like you can tell right where the trail is and everything right now. So it's a lot of that's in pretty good shape.
I don't know, Jen, Don Johnson suggested that we basically do some timber stand improvement in that pine stand in there.
Right.
That's kind of an easy job, just to cut anything that's not white pine, just to chop it back. So, it's perfect machete or.
I was gonna say it's just whips.
All that
right now.
beach undergrowth
Yeah,
stuff,
definitely.
that type of stuff. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be something, because I think that boundary work is a 1 or 2 person job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't take 4 or 5 of us to do that by any means. But no, that's not a bad idea. That's kind of like between the railroad Y and
Yep.
just kind of going
Yeah,
to
just
the
going
west
up
a
to
little
that flood
ways.
channel.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
mm,
Yeah, I could be available for that if that's something that anybody wants to do. Like you said, that's kind of just loppers or, brush axe or something along those lines.
As for spring or for fall?
Anytime.
Yeah.
It's easier when there's not a lot of foliage on the trees. That way you can kind of see that you're not cutting your kneecaps off and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
So that means this weekend or fall?
Yeah. It's not urgent, but.
Right. But no, it's a good idea to get it on our radar. So, yeah.
Well, these next 2 weekends I'm booked,
Yeah, I'm in the same.
so
2
it
or
has to
3.
be right at the end of.
Hmm.
I don't have a calendar in front of me, but if you wanted to pick a
Yeah.
Sunday morning,
It'll be full of leaf out by then.
right?
Yeah. I guess we could wait till fall if it's no rush.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it in black fly season. I can tell you that right now.
Right.
Fall sounds good.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, it's
We'll add
decided.
that to our fall list, I guess then. Yeah. So, all right. Any other new business? I don't think I have anything else. All right. Under old business, I wasn't able to follow up on the Davis Farm lease revision. Getting an electronic copy of that. I've been honestly swamped with changing jobs here, but I'll try to get that back on my radar. The land trust monitoring report, we just talked about boundary maintenance is one thing that they had mentioned. No huge, we didn't find any encroachment issues, so no issues there. They did mention the airplane club trailer. I think we'll just put them on notice maybe later towards the end of the summer. I did notice it the other day. It still doesn't have any wheels on it, so, but we'll remind them at the end of the summer. Boundary maintenance we just talked about. I'll reach out to HEB about the boundary corners that need to be reset. That's something I'll probably go out with them and do that and donate my time, which I was going to do anyways. But I know they did some preliminary work. There was needed some new GPS control that they had done earlier this spring, so it's kind of ready to go and probably just going to take a couple hours when they can fit it in. So trail map. I guess we had talked about getting the NEMBA logo right to the land trust as far as that. And we didn't necessarily have anything we wanted to add to the maps right now, right? I
Do you
think.
have an email?
Yes, I could send you an email.
Send
Yeah,
me an
or
email.
if you want to send it to
Contact.
Howard. Yeah.
And
Yep.
I'll just forward it to the president. And I'll have him
Okay.
send a logo.
Perfect.
Must have one on file.
Yep. Yeah, I'll send you Peter Howe and Abby King at the Land Trust. They'll coordinate that. That'd be great. And then our last old business item was the entrance to the Albany Town Forest. Obviously nothing new there. Have kind of heard through the grapevine that the Forest Service is still interested in replacing or upgrading the Saco Ranger Station. It's, undersized and old. And so that's been on their radar for a while, but there's maybe a little more traction of something happening there.
50-year plan.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see but I'll kind of stay abreast on any developments there. I think it's one of those, the Forest Service is never going to grant us a formal easement through the property, but I think it's making sure, like, if they redevelop the site, that, because the good thing is that the water precinct has an easement, so they're always going to have to provide access to the water precinct. So at least we can kind of piggyback off of that. It's not like they're just going to throw up, Jersey barriers and a fence around the whole thing, and we suddenly can't get through there because they still need to provide something through there. So all right. I don't think I have any other old business. Anything else anybody wants to talk about? All right.
Not a lot going on now.
Do we have a motion to adjourn then?
Motion to adjourn?
Second? All in favor? Aye. All right. And we are adjourned at 6:19.